Wah! There it is. A healthy, moderated wah. All wahs are fine in moderation. Good morning, Ribby. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It is I, Amalgam Ish. Today we're going to be making a game, an RPG in a box. We're continuing the creation of a game. I gotta get in the right server here and share this link. And, yeah. Let folks know that I'm deving. Hello, Stream Elements bot. Glad you could join us. So, making a game where I meet a goblin, and a variety of other characters as well. And, kind of get stuck in like a fantasy world for a while, a little isekai kind of deal. And really want to use these awesome Patreon models. I got the stream. Stop. Don't do that. I got the stream avatars working. Yeah, yay! Look at that. Look at it, right there. Poke. I'm gonna eat him. All right, sorry. Heck of a morning yesterday. Heck of them. I could go on and on about how amiss things were yesterday. But I culminated in an out-of-town trip during which my brake line decided to... It had enough. It had enough. It rusted out. And, boom. Lost all my brake fluid. So, took it to a Midas, like, rolled into a Midas, almost literally, because no brakes. And that resulted in a quick $50 visual inspection in which they raised it up, took a flashlight. All they had to do was look at it for like 10 seconds. They brought me out to show me. And yeah, kind of near the back, underneath the car. Brake line, just done. Just unable to contain any amount of pressure anymore. So, I have got to get a new car today because brake line work of that level is a no-go. I'm a shade tree mechanic. I love working on front-end stuff under the hood, but nope, I can't do that. And I'm at the point where the car is now going to become too expensive to continue maintaining. So, too expensive to afford constant repairs. So for that reason, we're out, yeah. I'm going to be... paste this link in one more place. Honda, huh? You know, it's actually my wife's suggestion. There's a Honda Accord at the closest dealership, which is literally like, if I pull out of my driveway and just drive straight, cross the highway, go down that road, it's like a block away from the end of that road. Used car dealership. There's a Honda Accord. It's too old. Like it's like a 2008, which I was driving a 2003 Tracker, and I always thought, well, if I upgrade, I want the car to be at least as new as the Tracker was when I bought it. So, like, I got a Tracker in like 2014, so it was 11 years old. 2015 Honda Civic, 0 issues in 8 years. That is pretty amazing. Although, I don't think I have the funds to buy a brand new car. And, car I can afford probably going to have issues. Hopefully not. I mean, I'm going to manifest that it'll have no issues, but for now, I'll skip the Accord. I'm more of an SUV person, for sure. But I thought it was pretty amazing that there was an Accord there because I'm an Elden Ring player, and one of the jokes, one of the memes is at the very beginning of the game, Melina meets you, and she's talking about how she needs to get to the foot of the Erd tree, and she wants you to accompany her. She's like, I offer you an Accord. Well, she means, I offer you an agreement or whatever, but I offer you an Accord. And there's a meme somebody made where they drew Melina and the player character just eyes bugging out looking at this car that she's like, here, you have this Accord. But the wife was like, we could get a license plate that says Torrent, which is the horse, the mount of the game. And it just seems like the greatest idea ever, but car's too old. Car is too old. Too old car. All right, we're going to remove. I want these avatars to stay on the screen. So then I'm just going to transition. Check it out. There you guys are. You're not moving, which is weird. Like, don't they move? They're supposed to move. They're moving. Aw, man. Why is this thing not working lately? It's driving me nuts. There's no update. Look at this. We move around on the screen, the actual stream avatar's screen, but they're not moving in the chat. They're not moving in the live stream. What's going on? Why do they do this? When I take my break, I'm going to really sort this out, because I'm tired of this thing not working. Like, this should just work out of the box. This should not have issues. Now, anybody else who comes in here and starts talking, they're not going to... So I don't even remember them moving. Like, I remember them kind of popping in, but when I did my I'm going to eat this character joke, he hasn't moved from that spot. He's frozen in fear. OBS is not playing nice with stream avatars, and it's ticking me off. Yeah, it does not want to work now. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Stream avatars. Not moving. Shut Steam down completely. If it still doesn't work, you can try a full restart. Go to the support forums. Try to run OBS as admin and try to enable the gameplay capture property force scale. Force scale. Nah, that's not a filter, it's a property. It's no longer a property. Well, that's okay, I guess.
Hey, if you're looking to get started with sessions, in your Steam library, click the games, switch it to software, select Stream Avatars, and then click Launch. Click the Login Details panel, then select the streaming service you are going to use for broadcast.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I know what happened. Oh no, I think I know what happened. Oh, no, I have no idea what happened. Never mind. Never mind. I have no idea. I'm gonna, go ahead and grab a pack of avatars for you guys. There's something a little bit different. Maybe they'll force it into working then. Like, I don't know if it'll actually work, but I'm gonna try it. Loving these Dragon Ball sprites they've got on here. That is awesome. Legend of Zelda avatars, Sailor Moon avatars. That's awesome. Those are cool. Gundam avatars. Oh, baby. Then we'll get right into we will get right into RPG in a Box dev login. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Late again. We are going to be developing Ashen Nil. And I hope, just like yesterday, to get a few small things done. Nothing too big. Right? Nothing enormous. I just want to make progress. And to that end, there is an event happening here that I would like to do one more thing with. And that is change the Interact with PC event. Oh yeah, when we last left our eventing, we were adding a screenshot of my desktop to the game itself. And then I kind of discovered that, like, it sounded like text and stuff was going on in the background. We'll do something a little bit different. Change this to like 3 seconds duration and see what that does. See how that changes it. Because while I understand that nothing was actually happening while I was pushing buttons, I could hear the text going. And I think it was on a loop, but I think it picked up where it actually leaves off when you enter the display image script panel. And when it came back up, it started here on this dialogue instead of being anywhere else, regardless of what it sounded like where it was at. So, if that makes sense. We're loading data. We do not have the block man. What happened? What happened? No, we don't have the block man. Do I have to import? Maybe. How to import? No, I don't think that's right. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I turned the internet on. What are we trying to fix? Stream avatars, actually. We got these lovely, like, chibis. Let me close Discord real quick, like. So I don't get pings and people popping up in the corner. I'm sure they don't appreciate being in the stream. I thank Dark Aethan for space food. I think you're right. It's pretty on brand. We'll go ahead and also put a change map. Load map. That's what that's called here. Where'd you go? Come back over. Come over here. Why are you so far away? Load map. We're gonna go to Overworld. Is it Overworld? No. Sample scene? I don't think so. No, scene for pics. Scene for pics is what I called this. Although, yeah, and I was taking pictures here. But I need to get rid of some of this stuff that's out here. These events I was kind of playing around with. I need to get rid of them. Yep. Oh my god. Let's get those tiles back on there. Where are my tiles? Here they are. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And we just place these down because I made some variations. So that we've got not like just the same repeating tiles everywhere. Let's go ahead and get that back to where it's navigatable. Oh, right-click deletes that. Oh, that's why they disappeared earlier. Okay, cool. Glad I know that. Delete this ash. Delete the ash. Goodbye. Delete the nil bog for now. We're going to reintroduce the nil bog. Right-click, and I want these coordinates. We're going to copy the XYZ coordinate. We're going to save that. We're going to go back to our script editor, and we're going to paste it. Boop, just like that. Except it's going to be the scene for pics, which needs to be renamed. And then we're going to duplicate the display message because we've got a message that we want to display. This is not the right one. What the heck? Display message. So we'll put that there. Boop. Do that. Wait. What the? This warp is probably going to happen like a lot faster and more jarringly than I want it to happen. So I'm going to explore some like screen fade out options and the like. But we'll save this for now, and we'll save... I saved that. It's got a star in it. It's acting like I didn't save it. Let's put a basket down and hit save. Oh, it's because I didn't save this one. Why is my desk gone? Dumb thing. All right, let's test play this bad boy. I've been missing chat. Aaron, good morning. How are you doing today? Hello. RPG in a mix when Epic gave away for me to not touched it. Evolution, it's a pretty cool tool. Like, I handmade all of these shelves and this floor and the walls in this room using the voxel editor that's included with the program. It is so much fun to build stuff like that. Control Z to undo. Got that. Then again, I've not done much dev work. Yeah, you've been busy. You've been busy. That's absolutely forgivable. Ash World isn't safe that way. All right. Got my coffee. It's my PC. What's this icon on my desktop? Ash.exe, huh? Well, never heard anyone to double click on one of those. Here we go. Wow. Wait, what the? And I'm still in first person. Okay, awesome. Flippin' awesome. I love it. I love it. Windows in your stream is cut off on the left. Yeah, it's set up like that so the taskbar can be hidden away. Very strange. Oh, yeah. Alt Control Delete old life. End process of the old life. So my full screen is it's not hiding too much. I guess it is hiding the widget a little bit. I'll try to see if I can't drag that widget in here. So far, I love how that turned out. That turned out great. That really turned out good. That makes me happy. I don't want to bother the... sample scene is so lovely. But okay, like space sample scene, I don't need that. So we're going to remove that from the project. Sample dungeon? What's sample dungeon? Is that the Kenny? It's beautiful here. However, I'm going to delete that. I don't need the sample dungeon. It is beautifully made map. I love the map, but I'm not going to use it for this game. So, Overworld, which one's that one? The Kenny, I don't need that one. We're going to delete that one. And then sample scene. Sample scene is so pretty. So does it use Skybox? Yeah, it absolutely uses the Skybox. There's no Skybox setup here, but you can have a beautiful Skybox in your game. I'll go ahead and do that now. Let me, I'll do it for this map. I'll do it for the sample map. So if I go to map properties and I go down to, let's see. Aaron knows where it's at exactly. Background type. There it is. Procedural sky, panorama sky. How long am I staying on today streaming? I am going to be on for an entire another hour. I do short streams. I do relatively short streams. But it's a procedural skybox. Now, you can do other skyboxes in different ways. You can generate, this is procedural, so you can actually edit this entire I edit all of the properties of this. So you can make this a nighttime. You can change the color of the horizon. You can make it red, a hellish red. The bottom color can be changed. The color of the sun can be changed. You could all around make this just a horror. Look at that. That is so awesome to me. So awesome. So if I put myself copy XYZ coordinate. Well, I won't put myself in this map. I will go ahead and delete the lines and just kind of give you the view here from the ground. But that's what our procedurally generated skybox looks like. And I can change that to panorama sky as well and select a resource. So let's just say for craps and giggles, I'll use that picture of my desktop. There you go. My desktop is now the sky. This is actually a great idea for the game since I go into the RPG in a Box program. But look how freaking cool this is. The options are amazing. And this map is just beautiful by default. I love everything about this. I don't want to do the Minecraft comparison. I don't like the constant comparisons to Minecraft. I get it. I get why the constant comparisons to Minecraft, but I don't like Minecraft is not the only thing out there that uses this graphical style. But I love this look. I love being able to see the pixels as enormous on each painted voxel, the textures. And Zoom can also adjust the lighting for each map. Absolutely. You've got fog here that you can do. Change the color of the fog. You can enable it. You can change the fog ceiling. You can change the fog floor. You can turn on depth fog. So I feel Might and Heroes and Ultima if it was 3D. Yeah, exactly. Heroes of Might and Magic and Ultima. Those are the vibes I get from this stuff. Yeah, we could turn on the fog and have just procedural horror fog settings, or it doesn't have to be horror. It could be, this has turned this into a horror map. Like, immediately. This is just a Dead by Daylight level now. Dead by Voxel Light. But I love this. I love this engine. It's so cool. There's an Ultima one in the asset thing. Yeah, there is. Justin's a big Ultima fan, so you've got an Ultima sample game in the sample games that come with the engine. So just a lovely homage. But now that I've showed you that, I'm gonna delete this scene because it's also something I could just import. But I'm not gonna use it for my game, so I'm gonna delete it. We're gonna go back to the scene for pics, and we're gonna rename it something a little bit more appropriate. Please save and close the resource before proceeding. Close. Yep, it's fine. Then scene for pics needs to be renamed. We're going to rename this to Forest. We're going to reopen it. Now, I've already warped my character here, and I have loved the idea of the stupid desktop in the sky so much that I'm going to do it. We're going to go with Panorama Sky. We're going to select the Ash desktop, and now that is just how it is. Time to Live is the music that plays by default on this map, and I'm going to keep it because why not? I like it just fine. we're going to change the... I'd like to make an RPG Warcraft series. Blood Smiles Zombies. I'll have to look that one up. Have I touched Tibia? No. I have resolved not to get back into Tibia until you and I have had our powwow, our session. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, we are going to change the UI now to reflect the new objective. And to do that, we need to go to the... We're actually going to save this. I don't appreciate the red horror look, but it's necessary just to have the immersion that you've opened this RPG in a Box program for now. But we're going to go change the UI. So I'm going to head to the script editor, and I'm going to grab the Coffee Collect event. I'm going to do... Oh, I can't... Oh, yeah. I'm going to edit this. I go down here at the bottom with this line of widget code, and I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go back to the Interact with PC, edit, and down here at the bottom, paste this line of code. Hit apply, so I get the node. Now, I don't want that to actually connect to that node, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to move this node over here. When you edit up here, it creates text down in the script side, the Boxite code. And if you add valid Boxite code, it will add a node up here when you're done with that and you apply it. So both of these things happen concurrently. They're this exact same thing. It's just two different views. It's like using Baking's event panel system versus its text system. When one changes, the other one does too. They're just two representations of the same thing. And right here, I want this to change, so we're going to grab this text here and change it. And instead of saying interact with your PC, it's going to say explore the strange voxel world. Except I'm going to spell that correctly. There we go. Explore the strange voxel world. So now that I've done that, we're going to save that script and we're going to close it. We're going to close Coffee Collect. And we are going to go to the map that I have made here. I would like for this map to be a little bit bigger, I think. And I think I'd rather you start kind of in the center. Tips and tricks, well, you let me know. I will. I'll let you know when. I'm thinking I'm going to finish up the Hero Quest Jam stuff first. It's been a long ride there. I mean, there's still a lot of work to do, so enter the Ash Matrix. Yes. Yes, this is the Ash Matrix. I want these trees, so we're gonna grab more trees and just set them down. And I'm going to I think I'm gonna sort of create a road. I apologize for the way that I like to navigate. I don't try to get myself situated in this 3D space. And then from there, yes, exactly what I want to do. Then I hold Shift. The RPG in a Box is all cube system, right, for item making. So here's the deal. Here's what people tend to kind of overlook. Technically, it's all voxels. Everything is a voxel. Voxels and texels, and you do have just blocks for everything. But I want to show you, if I go to the voxel editor, and I double click on like Nilbog, it looks like she's got some 2D art on her face, right? Like if I turn on the ambient lighting and turn off the grid spaces and all that, here we go. She's got what looks like 2D texture on her face. So this sort of thing just looks like they look much, much smaller, right, than the blocks that she's made out of. That's not all. She also has... Well, she doesn't have anything else. Well, she's got a couple of other things, but let's go look at the bard. All right. The bard character has earrings that are made of much smaller blocks than the rest of the blocks that make up his body, or her body in this case. This is the female bard. We've got some items that use what you call marching cubes, which is a procedural method that uses a specific algorithm that looks into the placement of voxels in relation to one another to create curvatures and bevels in those voxels. And so with all of this stuff combined, you can have the appearance of characters that don't just use the blocks. In reality, they are all voxels, and these here, the music notes and such, are voxels as well. They're just scaled way down. You make them in the same editor. You just scale them way down. So if I look through my objects, I'll find all of the stuff that this bard is made of. Here's Nilbog's face. This is her cheeky expression. You can see that it's made up completely of voxels that were just placed here very skillfully by Sarah, who made Nilbog for me, and all of her expressions. She did a wonderful job. I'm really eternally appreciative of that. Here's the RPG in a Box logo, made out of voxels. This is a little bit more obviously made out of voxels, right? But you can change the resolutions. So you can basically half vox. No, I mean they're all voxels. They're all voxels. But you can do certain things with marching cubes, and you can scale your voxels, and you can make it look like you have painted pixels onto your models, if that makes sense. And the marching cubes take away from the pure cube of it all. Marching cubes is not a concept unique to RPG in a Box. It's actually a method for displaying voxels in other things as well. So it's appropriate to say that RPG in a Box utilizes marching cubes. So anyways, I'll show you one more character, this druid. This druid, I wish they would keep my settings, is using particle effects, and those particle effects are these images that are made of voxels that float around and have transparency. And then you're looking at the staff, which was made with marching cubes, which you just build it with voxels. You don't even build real time with marching cubes. You just set it to render with marching cubes, and you can render specific groups. You don't have to have the whole thing be marching cubes or the whole thing be voxels. You can group off things. And then this stuff looks a lot smaller than these blocks because it was made to scale. So Sarah's druid here looks amazing. This druid is available for anybody who wants to back the Patreon for RPG in a Box. You can get all of the awesome fantasy characters they made. She made an archer. Archer looks pretty cool. She made a set of bards. She made a set of druids, masculine and feminine of each. Archer, bard, druid. I believe there's a priest. I think there's a Templar. Oh, here's a warrior. Here's a warrior that she made. This is the feminine warrior, and these are like the sub-graphics in Bakin. These are attach points, and the attach points are utilizing I've opened up a ton of stuff. Hold on. are utilizing attached objects. So anyway, love that. She really went above and beyond. And you get really cute characters in this style. Like this lady is adorable, I think. And they've all got walking animations and stuff too. Well, this is her idle animation actually. She's just hanging out. She's just standing here having a good time. Let's go back to the druid because I wanted to see the druid. That's the idle animation for the druid. And they kind of bop around, alternating knees. It's very cute. Here's the walk animation for the druid. It's really fast, so you can slow that down. You can definitely have it where the frames are different. Otherwise... What is this? This is an adorable witch mage. Love it. Does the same thing. Bops around on the knees. Gotta get back to editing. Alright. Oh, telling me to get back to editing? Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I gotta remind myself, though, that this stuff exists, because it's very inspiring. And this is my troublemaker, Nil. So we're gonna go in now. We're gonna go and get back to the map editor. We need to add tiles. We're in box mode now. So what if I did this? Oh, it's gonna take a minute to load in. Don't really like those. I don't really like it being all like that. Let's replace a bunch of those tiles. Let's replace like all of them. I don't like any of those tiles I made. Not the grass. Not the grass. I do like the grass and rocks tiles that I made, though. Trying to be random with it. Now I would like to make a cave. Nice big cave. So, should just make me a vendor who sells coffee-related items. If I were confident enough in my ability to make a model that was cool enough to represent your coffee vendor, I would do that. But I didn't make any of these models. I didn't even make the ash model. The ash model was made by Laser Burns. And I need to make sure that I point that out anytime. I'm gonna make a quick cave though. I'm gonna show you. It's gonna be a cave. Needs to be an object. The grid size can be let's see here. I'm gonna do 32 by 32. By 32, let's do that. Alright, I'm gonna make a terrible cave that's really dumb. I don't know if I selected the right... No, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. You just get a crow. A crow? You know, I could probably do a crow. I won't do one just yet. I'll do this cave, but crow would be a good idea. I could do a crow. Give it a little... Give it like a red stripe on its head. Some red featherage. Let's see here. So I'm going to go to the modeling tools. I've got a tutorial out there on how to use these modeling tools. Not that I am any sort of authority, but I really like these. This does not have to be this big at all. Let's go to 16. There we go. That's actually fine. That is much better. And we're gonna create this cave. This very simplistic, extremely simplistic cave. In fact, I think that's all I'm gonna do. And then for the mouth of the cave, we're gonna paint. We're gonna paint the mouth. Looks like a cave to me. Maybe. There we go. You take time to teach while others don't feel they could do such, even though they make wonderful things. I hope that I can, man. That's the goal. I don't know. Like I can't always do it. And I'm not for everybody, but I really want to hopefully get as many folks as possible up to speed, learning. Let's make this cave a little more rocky. We're just gonna paint. Whoa, hi. We're just gonna kind of be a little random with our block placement. And then after that, or a fallout shelter. Hi, Tukin. It needs to be a cave. I want it to be a cave. I want it to be rocky, so we're going to paint some random voxels. Kind of give it that multiple types of rock vibe. Maybe. And I'm not putting a timer on it, but like the amount of time that it takes to do just this is stupid simple, low. I mean, I've got zero skill applying to any of this. I'm just going, and I'm Bob Rossing it is what I'm trying to do. Just do it without thinking. All right, so that seems to have worked. Wrong color. Oh, no. Right color. I like that color. I don't mind that color. We're going to take that color and use that color as well. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. A zombie crow who's an overseer of a fallout shelter. It's like Death Wish. Not forever, but because I'm greedy and hope they don't run out of stock. It does happen once to me. Mold and vines. Yes. Mold and vines is going to happen. All right, and so we'll get a vine going. This time I'm gonna draw the vine. Okay. Try to make it look kind of windy, because vines like to grow onto things. They like to spread around, and they're very touchy-feely. Like they don't even ask for consent. They just vine around. Oop. Well, not that one. Control Z. Bob Ross is a future artist. He has painted it before we have seen it. All right, we're gonna take different color and just in random places, as if it's branching out a little bit. Those are maybe like new buds, kind of my line of thinking. Don't know if that translates. All right. Vines are like random creepy X's. They do creep. The vines do creep. Now for some mold. Mold. I already used like good green colors for mold, but let's grab like this sort of sea green color. The mold's just going to travel kind of up the side here. I think that'll be good. World's Gate. Hello, I'm back. Hope I'm not intruding. Never, never, never an intrusion. Everyone is welcome at all times to any of the streams that I do. I'd like to bevel out this section, actually. I'm gonna like do an indentation here. And I'm still in square mode, so actually it works out so good. And now I'm gonna see what it looks like. I'm gonna bevel it one more time. And then I'm gonna paint it black in the back here. And see if I can do it that way. Nope, I can't do it that way. Perfectly fine, because we're still in box mode. So it's just super easy to do. Then see if I like how that looks. And yeah, I mean, I like how that looks. That's my cave. Except bots, you're right. Yesterday I chased off a bot and I wasn't very nice about it. I don't know that that was a bot. That could have been somebody with like a copy paste. And I kind of hope that it was, because I can't tell a bot off. I can block a bot and ban a bot or whatever, but somebody who comes into the stream and advertises their money for clicks type content they need to get the business. They need to hear the business. Rocks that lead to the entrance. I like that idea. In fact, I'm gonna obscure this a little bit. I like that. It's almost cozy. Almost cozy. Now I'm gonna erode the front of this just a little bit. Even better. Even better. No talent, just unskilled hands sculpting. I want the vine to come from the bottom of the ground, so let's add those blocks in that way. Wrong color. Well, I'll just recolor. So like this. No, this one. Yeah. All right, so we're saving that. And here's what I'm going to do with this cave. We're going to go back to map editor. And hopefully I save that under objects. If I didn't, I need to. I have a feeling I saved it under... Now there it is. There's my cave. I'm going to zoom way in. And we're going to put the cave down, but I'm going to scale this bad boy up. I mean, I'm going to scale it. So we're going to select it. Entity properties, and then the scale. Let's play with some different scales. Do a 5. There's a 5. 5's not big enough. Let's put a nil bog down for scale, because ultimately I'm going to be getting into nil bog's territory. Okay, so there's a nil bog for scale. Let's select let's select the cave. Again, F2. I need to get used to the hotkeys and start using them. Side artist driving. Side artist. No, I appreciate it. I like all the bits and pieces of advice and like suggestions and all that stuff I get. The only thing I don't like is like if somebody were to come on and I'm out here just like I'm just casually chatting. Oh, that's only 2. Oh, it only goes up to 2, doesn't it? That can't be, right? Oh no. I need that to be bigger. Why are you stopping at 2? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. I keep Cornelius close by. His stern gaze reminds me of the task at hand, because Cornelius does not deal in nonsense. So, I can't get this to scale any farther than 2. And I'm sure that to like experienced users of the engine, that's obvious, but like I did not realize that. So what to do now? What to do? Let's go to the voxel editor. Let us... There has to be a better way. There has to be more that I can do for this. Let's get this thing scaled way up, I suppose. Double everything to 32. No, stop. Okay. And I'm guessing there's no way I can scale that here. Ooh. That is tough. But I can raise it up and I can kind of supplement drawing it underneath. So, yeah, I need to do quite a bit more here. And then I need to scale that up. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go grab my modeling tools. We're going to grab this bad boy here. Is the right color? Yeah. And make several more grids. Say 64. I can't make it any bigger than 32. 32, and the height of 48, which I'm just going to cap that to 32 as well, so I have a nice cube. Any bigger, and I'll have to introduce another software like Magic of Voxel, or create this thing in parts and put them out, which is not a bad idea, but I would prefer not to do that if possible. I should be able to select, and then copy, and then paste. Stumpy taught me how to do this, but I don't remember how. There we go. Whoop. Down. There we go. There we go. Accept. All right, cool. Copy all of those. Move those as desired. Down. Copy. Accept. Select. Copy all of these. Move these as desired. So limits, but good to know if you poke at this down the road. Absolutely, friend. Absolutely. And you know what they say, and this is something that's repeated a bit in the server, and I wholly agree. Limits do breed creativity. Move the voxels as desired. Go down. There we go. Accept. I was making some big trees in Magic of Voxel to match the size of a house, and remember that I could just make them small and resize them in RPG in a box. Lucky closing on one end, touches of demo, and then a live version behind the scenes for legacy game making. How do I want to do this? I want to, let's copy. Let's continue copying. Let's grab There's a default scale. Can I change that? No, it just goes up to 2. It stays at 2. So let's do the default scale at 1, and I'll decide how much it needs to scale once I get it in the engine. But like, I want the sides of this to come out now. So we're gonna grab just the side, or rather, like, all of this. And I'm gonna copy and paste that. And that'll go here. I'll go there. And paste it again. That one will go here. And then I just want to extrude all of these voxels forward a bit. I'll be on later this afternoon finishing work since half day. All right, man. Have a great rest of your day at work. I'll be getting off of here myself in a bit. Have to go schedule a ride to the car store. Gotta grab a car, test drive it, hopefully buy one, cry a little bit. Keep crushing it. Thanks for the kind words, my dude. See you later. A little bit of creeping vine over there on that side. A little bit of voxel deletion using the box tool. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll get rid of some of these that were in the front. And we will also put down a few more in front. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and follow Evolution's advice there. Because you know what? I could take advice. I think it's just fine. I'm going to have to round these corners off. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I don't want them to look like walls, you know. But it's got to make sense. Like, the only thing that's eroding this rock is the wind. So, and the activity of goblin climbing it. So that said, whoop, there we go. Yeah. So that said, that's probably what I want to do there. Then let's copy this, because I don't mind how that looks just by itself. And then we're going to paste it. Oh, yeah. I can't turn you, can I? I can turn you. I love that so much. I love that so much. That is so cool. God, I will never not be such a fan of that. All right, we'll make them touch the back wall of this canvas, this 3D canvas. And then we're going to extrude and connect all of this. But I just kind of liked how that looked, so I wanted to have that in there. Actually, I kind of want to try that again with all of that instead of the like one layer I got. We'll go ahead and grab many layers. So turn. You know what? I can just put that there as it is. That'll be fine. We'll accept that, because that's fine too. So now we can just fill in the corner. And fill in the corner. And boulder. Rock. rock, rock, rock. Boulder, boulder. And I'm going to grab the black paint. Black paint. Black paint. Black paint. Tall and narrow entrance. You know what? I'm fine with that. We're gonna paint those random spots now over just like some of this. No real reason. Like, it's not, other than I just want some color variation. I'm not following any particular methodology like I probably could be. I'm sure that there are many resources out there for doing this in a way that looks more pleasing to the eye or more natural. Perhaps this is some sort of named technique that I'm just doing poorly. That's fine. I'll accept that. And wonder if my stream avatars would work now. Nope, they still work behind the scenes. They just don't work with OBS. Driving me nuts. Don't understand it. And then there was a dark gray that I was using to paint as well. So we'll speckle that in places. There in the mouth of the cave as well, just to kind of give that some depth. Up underneath, off to the side. And I'm happy with that. I like that. We're gonna stick with that. That's it. That's my cave. That's my cave. If I tried installing, reinstalling, I've not tried that yet. I guess I will have to try that. Greebling is the method of adding tiny details to surface to create visual interest. Greebling. Greebling. My trusty notepad. Greebling. Thank you, Digital and Daniel. Very, very nice. We are greebling this cave. That's it. Frame one's done. Let's go back to my map and see what that looks like now. You know what? I'm living with this. Absolutely. Well, hold on. I gotta greeble these vines. And it's not quite obvious that that's moss or mold now, but whoa, wah, whoa, oh god, oh god. But I'm still gonna, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna send it. Are you silly? Let's, oh, color dropper. Hi, let's do that. Paint, not paint. Add voxel. Boom, boom. Add. There we go. Save. Generate that mesh. What if I delete a whole crap load of stuff underneath to hollow this out? That's a thing, right? Pretty sure people do that because you don't like have to, but there's nothing telling the engine not to render those voxels. So if I hollow this out just a bit, Oh god, okay. And I'm already encroaching on spots here. There we go. We don't want to see daylight, so to speak. Nope. Nope. I'll stop there. I'll just, well, there's quite a bit I can do. There's quite a bit more I can do. This is all I'm going to accomplish anyway, so... that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. One more. All right, when I see those other colors, I know I'm touching surface stuff. That will do. Is that... hollow that out? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Let's add a block there. Let's just... boop. There we go. Now there's no risk. No risk of anybody seeing behind my thinly veiled illusion. Saving the model. Maybe this will help. Back to the map editor. Save the map. Nilbog for scale. Hey, you know what? I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We need some trees. Real quick. We need some trees. We need some trees. We need some trees. We need some trees. And we want to use random rotation. We're going to turn that on because I love the random rotation feature. It's just like the random pen tool in Barkane. Zero problems with this. Then I'm going to grab some terrain. Actually going to replace some of this terrain. Yeah. Kind of let it transition to this more grassy texture as you get into the fringes, as though there's like a natural vegetation or biome change. I think that's appropriate. I have summoned Hagons. I have put a bunch of C sharps in a circle, and I said Bakin 3 times, and Hagons appeared. Now, well, I would love to have a little creek run through here. Good morning, mi amigo. You've done it. The spell. The spell. I'm going to put my window, my room window here. I think that makes total sense. Sort of. Or my PC. My PC is what I'll put down. Let's do that. Let's go grab the desk that I made somewhere around here. It'll be in objects. Ash. There we go. Can't interact with it now, but I'm going to put a script on it. So we're going to save that map, and we're going to test play. I think that's all the time I have. We're going to test play it. Hello, world. I'm going to go ahead and get the whole screen in the stream, though. All right, that way we can see everything. Hello, world, is what I would say if I were some sort of self-aware software. LOL. Did I just say LOL out loud? Jeez, it's time for coffee. Quest objective, find and drink your coffee. All right, and there's my coffee. Ah, my coffee. Tasty. Now that I've had a few sips of my favorite dirty bean water, let's see what new crazy game Patchwork has been working on. He was using RPG in a Box this time. Guy uses all kinds of tools. I bet he could make a game out of a paperclip and a soda bottle. Oh well, let's get to that lovely PC and start playing and making videos. It's my PC. Alright, I've had my coffee, it's time to dev and make vids. Hey, what's this icon on my desktop? .exe, huh? Well, never heard anyone to double-click one of these. Let's go. Ah, there's an error. The console tells me exactly what the error is, however, and it makes perfect sense. When I updated the name of the map, I did not update the name of the map in the script, so it doesn't know where to send me. So we're going to fix that really fast. It's not seen for pics anymore. Now it's, I think it's just called Forest. Yeah, with a capital F. Forest. And we're going to save. Oh. There we go. It took, right? Yeah. Quick play again. Whoops. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Turning. It's my PC. I've not had my coffee. I was tired when I set up in here, so I bet I left it on the floor. Classic Ash move. I'm always leaving my coffee on the floor. All right. Even though it's unabashedly a notepad file. Wait, what the? Quest objective, explore the strange voxel world. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I need to add an event for the PC. There's some Z fighting also, so I need to clear out the grass underneath the PC. And then, boop, 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 boop. I need to put the hold shift to run instruction, and I need to make it to where I'm not like bounding over the rocks. So I'll need to turn off the option where, like, when you put voxels on the terrain tiles, that actually gives them elevation, like literally gives them bits of collision for you to interact with when you're playing. So in that way, you can create realistic slopes and the like, or slopes that, you know, have your character actually climb vertically. So these little pieces of grass that I've put down, I actually need to turn off that so that you can just walk over through them and such without bouncing, because I think the bouncing will make somebody kind of sick. But you've got my desktop in the background. There's Nil, and we are good to go. So once you approach Nil and talk to her, we will begin the quest. We're gonna go from this map to another one, and it'll be a lot more foresty, a lot more green, a lot more pretty. And I'm gonna change the skybox into something more green and lovely. I would love to use a high quality skybox, an actual one made for just making a beautiful forest thing. Literally are like sucked to the game. Yeah, that was the plan, and I think it worked lovely. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like looking down and seeing nothing, but this is temporary. It's the Elder Scrolls. Fun fact. I had to crop the desktop such that a shortcut to one of my very inappropriate games wasn't showing, because I'm not done playing that game, and I need to see it through and complete it, so that icon's still on my desktop. I'm like, as hilarious as it would be to add that in there, I think I'll leave it out. Why? Because Nil is an innocent being. Nil is very clean. There's not going to be any tomfoolery with my little goblin. It's just so cool. She's walking around, just minding her own business. I might put some cups of coffee as hidden items in the game too, so just have coffee laying about. Maybe I'll give you different endings depending on what coffee cups you find, how many you find. I love this. This is so rewarding. This was great. This was great. I close that out. I'm going to save this project. That was really fun. Really, really cool. Could put a punny icon over it. I don't know. Maybe. I could make something up. I could replace it with something that looks like a questionable game, but like not be the actual game. All right, I'm gonna close out of that as like an Easter egg. I need ideas. I would love to put Easter eggs in here. I actually do want to put one of Patchwork's characters in here. Like, oh, whoops. Guess I turned up the suck ash into the game-o-matic setting way too high. I'll fix that and then just have him like disappear. I'm gonna have him send me one of his voxel models because I know he has them. I'll even animate it. Like, I don't think he's got his voxel models animated in any way, but I can import them into the engine, color them up, and make them at least bounce. But I feel like I owe him that much. I'm always in his games. I'm like in 10 Patchwork games. It's like, dude, you don't have to put me in your game. I'll still play it. We're going to go ahead and go. So I'll unwall myself, transition into huge, and bid you all adieu for now. Wish me luck. I'm going to go car shopping. I hate that it's necessary. I'm going to miss my car very much. Hopefully the new SUV will kind of fill the void that will be left. Yeah. And I really hope that I get a car that's just reliable as hell. Like something I can drive like I stole. And we'll be back same time, same place tomorrow so we can greeble some more. 9 a.m. Central Time to 10:30. And then Friday and Saturday I'll have more RPG in a Box content that's not live because I'll be at work. Get a Beetle. My legs are too long to get into a Beetle, and I know this for a fact because my mom had a 1970, I think 8 Volkswagen. It was orange and had a white racing stripe painted over the top. And that stupid thing had straw for the seat stuffing. Literal straw. Or I guess like industrial strength automotive straw, but it was horrible. Seats were all ripped. I never had room to sit anywhere. Back seat, front seat. Thing was ridiculous. I will not be getting a Beetle. It was fun though to ride in it because whenever you pass by somebody, they would slug each other in the arm. They'd see us, they'd be like, "Slug bug," boom. So you're driving around just every day, minding your own business, and you're looking over and kids are just hitting each other. You're just a harbinger of chaos. I'm only 5'11". I'm a manlet, dude. But that's all it took. Like even when I was not yet at my full height, I had to bring my knees up and stuff. But that Beetle may have been just like extra small, you know. That Beetle, maybe there was something about that era where things just had to be a lot more cramped for that car. That's your peek into my real life and your trivia about Ash's childhood for the day. I much preferred riding around in my mom's Cadillac. It wasn't like a fancy Cadillac. That was just, I don't remember what car it was actually. But my sister's 70 Beetle just reeks of gas. I think that's a thing too. Like I seem to recall there being a specific smell that I associated with it. And I haven't had that mental association since. Because I haven't been in another Volkswagen since, and I'm in no hurry to. Anyway, I just played Scattygat's RPG in a Loop, so part 1 and part 2 of my playthrough of that will go up Friday and Saturday. tomorrow we'll stream, and I gotta play Fex's In Mortui because he's updated the hell out of it, and I need to play it. And besides that, we'll see you guys next week for our 3D RPG Maker week. That's gonna be kind of a short week because there's nothing out there. There's nothing. One person sent me a key for his game that he made in RPG Maker using a 3D plugin, and very appreciative of that. Really, really cool. I'll play that on the channel, and I'll probably try to do like a few videos, a few episodes of that. Other than that, I'm gonna combine like RPG Paper Maker week with it, and play through the jam submissions to a jam that was recently hosted for the Paper Maker, the I think 4th annual Paper Jam, and I think that'll be the end of all of the stuff that I needed to catch up on and get off my plate, so I can return to Hero Quest the week after, and it'll be nothing but quest playthroughs and videos all week long, just the quests while I get through all the Judgment phase, so I can catch up with that because I'm way behind. And then after that, I can finally devote some time to some more serious, lengthier projects because all the small things will be off my plate. Anyways, thank you guys for dropping in. I appreciate y'all. Check out the Patreon if you want an awesome cup or a really cool shirt. I've got those linked down below as well. Spring Tees is the provider. They're more expensive than I would like them to be, but I don't know, until they make a provider where I can distribute shirts for $5 a piece through like Five Below. That's the way it has to be. But I could really use the support because I gotta go buy a car. And then I'll put your names in the credits of my videos, my regular videos, if you join the Patreon at any of the tiers. Anywho's, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now. I just realized I still have my old icon, my old avatar. It's still pretty cute. I really like it, but gotta grow up and replace it with my new one. I gotta replace this entire screen. It's all too old. Everything here has been updated, even the shades of red. Time for my second cup of coffee. Adios, mi amigo. Hasta la vista, baby.